Yes, so that is it. When Wike was rigging the election for the Muslim ticket, he was not called an infidel. When he perfected all the plans and executed them for the Muslim ticket to succeed in the PEPT, he was not an infidel. Now that everything seems stable and is now rewarded for a job well done, he suddenly becomes an infidel. Of course, I know you understand what this whole thing is talking about, because Gumi now has come out to say, oh, Wike is satanic. Like I said, don't, like people always say, don't die in their word. Don't die in their war. Leave all of them. Let them fight themselves. If you go and be saying, if they talk to this and that, let everybody fight themselves, because these guys, they don't have the interest of the country at heart. When Gumi and Buhari, when they were there, they were doing all manner of nonsense. You know what baffles me? Somebody from River State was talking about, was trying to throw tantrums at Gumi, that this and that, if people don't produce anything, you are now attacking Wike, this and that. And I said, when Gumi was saying all these things, when Buhari was there, did they say anything? Even the same Tinubu, did Tinubu ever come out to condemn Buhari's atrocities, all the atrocities that happened under Buhari? Did you hear or see Tinubu coming out to defend the people? But because they wanted to be there, now they want to show that they love the people. If you want to go and die in their war, it's left for you. Let them drag themselves. Is it wicked that you want to what is it called? You want to defend? He was building bridges and what have you, or flying over. But go and check the lifestyle of the people. Go and check the environment of the people. Or if you go to Port Harcourt or River City, you see that every now and then is always cloudy. I pity for those people living in that place, because of the earth condition, because of the atmosphere, the environment of that place. They don't talk about it. Tell me all the things that they built, whether it's going to be bringing money to them because they have that oil. That is it? And are they really distributing it evenly? Because he went to Abuja now to go and be doing all this gra. The question is that when Gumi was talking anyhow, was creating problem anyhow, did you hear any of them say anything? No, ask me. Did you hear any of them say anything to even caution all these ones who are eating from the same plate? Because he was holding power. Go and check all of them holding power. Did you hear any of them come out to say anything? Kudos to Governor Akeredolu. He said, he made statements and he acted upon it. Of course, they still have their flaws, but at least people of that area, they still have some kind of relief. Was it not in the same protocol that all these Fulani men, deleted somebody in the presence of the security men? Did you hear this one say anything? Even Asari Dokubo that is talking, did you hear him say anything? With all the war of all these Fulani men, now some people have to have mouth to talk because you think it is your turn. You think it is your turn. They born you will make you talk under Buhari. I barely should go and sit down. So the question is that when he was doing all those things, all of them, because you can see, Gumi said, because of this Muslim ticket, that's why they just, they were not ready to bothered about okay, whether Tinubu is coming or not and all of that. But you can hear from his statements now that if you don't sack Wike, Wike is this, Wike is that, we are not going to support you. The reason why we support you because of the Muslim tickets, and that is why somebody is asking that question when he was doing all these things. So everybody is aware. And this Wike, when he was doing all this rubbish and rigging election, all of them, they pretended as if they don't know. How on earth with Tinubu, even those Tinubu supporters from the southwest, all of them, they know the truth. There was no way Tinubu would have won in River State. Can you just imagine? So they will do evil. They will come back and try to present themselves as lights, and some people now be hailing them. This guy, this Wike that did all manner of atrocities, all of them, Wike. Whether you say what did they call her? Gumi self, they carry bandit. These ones, they're not the ones where they used the oppressed people, past bandits. So now because he's talking, he's trying to use a Wike to throw insults to you from the south that you are a Christian. You now want to go back to Wike. What Wike himself did in River State, oppress people for not to vote for their choice. they did all manipulations and all of that. Now people forget about it. You think everybody's daft? You think everybody's daft? You think these people, they love you? You suppress people not to vote for their conscience. You are coming out to force somebody on them. Now they are giving it back to you. All of you know, you are now running after them to defend who? This one? Forget it. Me, I'm talking my mind though. This is this is not a conventional media house that say they will not be painting and painting. Me, I know what I'm going through in this country, and I speak according to what I go through, what a lot of people go through. Okay, it's when he began the rigging to impose the Muslim ticket that he became an infidel. They just told him who he is. Since he does not even know, he is surely worse than an infidel. It is written in the Bible that a man who cannot support his own house is worse than an infidel. Northerners didn't expect Christians like Wike to become FCT minister. They thought FCT belongs to Northern Muslims only. FCT has its indigenes and they are majority Gbayi or Gwari and they are predominantly Christian. Gumi is an educated illiterate. Well-calculated write-up. They think they are wiser than everyone. That is all their thoughts thinking. They are wiser and smarter than the old Southern. You they blame them. Is it not the same all these wicked people? Not because they not give you a wiki. In fact, when I hear some people talking, Wike is not the kind of person you want to defend. Defend him at your own peril. Is it not this Wike because he did not get what he wanted? And I've said it several times because he said, okay, he could not get the ticket. He was expecting to be running mate to Atiku. He would have preferred a Muslim. So we would have preferred a Northerner again, taking over from a Buhari. But because they did not give him that VP slot, that now he make this guy he went all out to say he wants to destroy, he even destroyed his party. I don't understand. Somebody will do nonsense. You don't want us to trace the origin and the process at which the person or why the person did such a thing. The person will now want to come back to now, just like you have destroyed 90% of something, you now want to give somebody 5%. Then you say, oh, they should forget about the rest. Let us face this 5%. And that is why we are not moving forward. If he had been given that VP slot, all this noise there would not be there. This same Wike would have defended the so-called this thing, the so-called power going back to the north. He didn't get it, and he said the only reason why he would support Atiku was if this man, was it Hayu? Yes, the former chairman of the PDP, that if he had resigned, he would have supported him. So what are we talking about? So which song would you have been singing now? Tinubu and Wike, they've bastardized the country. The truth can no longer be said. You hear the truth, you see the truth, you look the other way. You see black, you call it red. That is what they are playing. So all of them, if you like, you say you want to die in their war, that is your own cup of tea. Because all of them, they have no interest. They don't have your interest at heart. They don't have your interest at heart. Don't mind the uncivilized people. You too, you know that a Wike rig for MMM, a Muslim ticket. Now you are still signing that ticket, a Wike, and you are saying Gumi is saying nonsense. Wike did nonsense. Gumi is saying nonsense. So all of you who are now supporting Wike now, you know that he rigged the election, but because this guy is talking now you want to tell us that yes, after rigging it for them. They are now shouting Wike cannot be FCT minister and that he didn't ask themselves why they are the ones in top management of Port Harcourt and Warri refineries. They are in a papa wolf. Yet the so-called Wikes, all they are saying the coup, but when they do get man, they guard for pipeline. They no fit talk. Now only Igbo body neither they get mouth. Education does not change anything in them. They have showed down the progress of Nigeria. They don't even care about education, since without it they are even occupying greater positions. Okay, calling Wike an infidel is very apt. It's akin to saying that the bitter leaf is bitter It is only an infidel that can commit the atrocities that were committed by Wike during the just concluded elections and its aftermath. That is the truth. That is where I stand. How is Wike different from Gumi? I don't understand. How is he different? Are they not best of the same feather? This one does evil in one breath. This one does in another breath. You now say, okay, my own is not as bad as your own. That is it. Yes, someone says if this is paying off, why not try yours and see outcome? Yes, now it's paying off to him and his family, and it's rubbing off on you. It's rubbing off on you. Tell me all the gragra they demolish, they did this and this and that, and yet our exchanges is going wire. They cannot even come together and say, let us do this thing for the people. They are just showing, it's just power show. At the end of the day, your life is miserable. They have useless your life, and yet you are there defending them. Make all of una dey there. Make una dey there. They support them. It's not different, though. It's not different at all.